running, specifically running.
Yeah.
And then I kept it up when I was in uni. I played hockey for club as well. And then now when I finished university and everything, I just found fitness routines like what Pam was talking about, like at home. Because for me, gym is not really my thing. I prefer having my own spaces. I like being outside.
Right.
So yeah, and then fast forward to recently, I started running again, which I love. But then I injured my ankle.
Oh, snap.
And that was so frustrating for me because I was getting into a good rhythm and I was like, yes.
Right.
But then I really realized the importance of like movement for me when it comes to my mental health, and not being able to move the way I'm used to. Like I do at least I run twice a week, or at least go for a walk. And now not being able to do that at all, like I could feel my mental health just suffering.
Yeah, how's the walking though?
The walking for me, I love in general because I feel like I always encourage people like, don't even focus on running, focus on walking. Because you see with walking, you already do it, right? Naturally. So that's an easy like thing you can add. And you can just say like, I'll add like an extra 5 minutes. And then also it's easier on your body. Like you don't get as much injuries when you're just walking.
I agree.
And also for your mental health, sometimes you just need to be outside. And just to think, you know. And so sometimes people are thinking complicated things, go for a walk. You know, even like maybe don't take a bus or just go to a longer bus stage like that's further from your house or something. So I really believe in walking.
Me too, you know. I go to Jaffrey's a lot in the evenings though. But for me, walking really works because I don't like running.
Okay.
But,
I like that.
But when it comes to my fitness and my mental health, just like you, it's such a key part of my journey right now because I feel like there's so much going on in the world. You know, there's too much pressure, targets, all these other things. And it got me thinking about this whole because it starts with the body.
Yes.
You know, when it comes to mental health. And Pamela, when you're having conversations with your, because I know you have a community going on.
Yes.
Just talk about the importance of fitness and mental health.
So it's correlated. Like there's the two of them work together. Like you can't separate the two. Because just like Olivia is saying, have you ever felt maybe stressed or overwhelmed and just went outside taking a walk? And then you get back and you feel so much better. Your mind is clear. You can make better decisions. So they work hand in hand simultaneously. So with your mental health, if you move more, you feel so much better. You get mental clarity. You can make better decisions. If you're someone who snaps a lot, you'll find that calmness to react or respond to things and make better decisions, things like that. So it definitely is very good for your mental health. They go hand in hand. And if your mind is right, your body will move. Just like it.
I like that. I like that. What about the benefits of a community?
Oh, yeah, benefits of community. So definitely it helps with accountability for some, because there are people, yes, they can go at it alone. Like I can say for myself, I can go at it alone because I've been doing it for so many years. But then there are other people, they just can't at the moment, or even when they're starting, even if they're not just starting, it's better for them with a community because they have accountability partners, they have people who can motivate them. And yes, I know people would say, yeah, it's not all about motivation, it's discipline. Yes, it is discipline. And you also need motivation because no man is an island. You can't stand alone. We all need community. We all need support, whether it's in fitness, even in life in general. You need some type of support. You can't do it alone.
Ameekah, let me ask you, when folks in your community feel overwhelmed, you know, like today is when I have to go for training, but you know they're feeling lethargic and it's just like, oh my God, you know. So what do you tell them?
For me, I think what's important is letting people see the end goal. So you kind of give them the motivation, letting them understand how good you feel after, like giving yourself that little push. It's only 20 minutes, only 15 minutes, you know, we can do that. When we're done, our body will be happy with us, you know? So I think, like, people like to see, what am I benefiting? So when you tell people, remind them, like, you know, this is for you, then, it gives them that extra motivation.
Especially when they start seeing the results. Like,
they're like, oh, look at my abs.
But, you know, there's also the angle of, if you're going to be good at training or even dancing, you need to be consistent. You need to train. So what about the consistency now? Talk about the benefits of consistency and training, I guess. I mean, from your perspective.
Yeah, I think the benefit of consistency is that your body gets a chance, because after you do a workout or a dance, you feel the tension the next day, but it's actually important to stretch right after to help your body to be ready for the next day. So the more you continue, the more better you feel, and then you see faster results naturally. Even for myself, sometimes I slack, we all do. I just see that little delay in my breathing or when I'm moving and stuff like that. So I think just remembering to stay consistent is something that's super important.
Consistency, it looks like how long per week? Like how many days a week?
Actually, you only need to work out 3 days a week.
3 days is
that's a great amount.
Yeah.
In 7 days, you can skip a day, you can skip 2 days, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And what about do you need a, because I know the people who have idols, like, you know, you look at Ameekah, you're like, have to be like her. And then, you know, I get your video and then I bust the same moves as you do, you know. So what's better? Should I just be creative and, you know, come up with my own moves, or for you to be a master at dancing, you always need to have an idol and a mentor?
So I think if you actually want to be a master, we're talking about somebody who actually wants to be a great dancer, you definitely have to have something that you're looking up to, something better, something that you can learn from, because that's important. We're never at our best. I think that's something that instructors should do as well. Go to each other's classes, learn this new step, learn this new move, learn this new way to stretch, you know?
Yeah, that's interesting. And dancing is all about self-expression.
Yes, that's why it's an art form, for sure.
That's why it's an art form, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, when you get into your own rhythm, it's almost as if you're finding yourself, isn't it? Yeah, it's a form of language, isn't it?
Yes.
That's how I look at it. Communication.
Yeah.
So, for yourself, do you feel like it's helped you learn more about yourself? What are some of the things that you learned more about yourself through dancing?
Yeah, definitely. I think one thing I've learned about myself is that I have the drive that it takes to be in a better place than, you know, I am currently. So dance kind of helps me motivate my whole life in general. Because especially when I look back at my journey starting off dancing, I remember in Antigua, I didn't really know how to whine. And that's something that a Caribbean person should know. Yeah. But my instructor kind of helped me to get where I need to be.
What do you mean everyone should know?
Everybody should know!
If you can't, you're not part of the culture.
You're not one of us.
Caribbean. Somewhere to learn, eh? Yes. They're going to show you.
Yeah, there'll be somewhere to learn.
Yeah.
So it's like a culture, yeah?
Yeah. You start.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Olivia? Like, what did fitness teach you about yourself?
I think it taught me that I'm really determined. Like whatever I put my mind to, I can. And that also that positive affirmation works wonders on me. Like if I'm in the middle of a run or workout and I just want to give up, I literally self-talk. I'm like, you've got this, Olivia. You're great. You're amazing. You're going to do this. You know, you're going to be fine. And I really want to like touch on the community question that you said. Like, so for Pam, like with her and Ameekah making like Caribbean Fit Fest. And for me, the first edition was earlier on this year and it was a very difficult time. We had just lost an auntie. And I remember we were like, she was considering, should I cancel it? And I was like, will I be able to make it? Like, it was just in the depths of grief. I think it was like a week or two after we lost our auntie. And I remember going there and I had no energy, like none whatsoever. But seeing people happy and then movement, by the end, honestly, I felt like a whole other person. It's like a weight had been lifted off me. So I think there's power in community. Like when you are feeling down, sometimes you want to like recluse. But I think sometimes it's finding a space where the energy is good that can be infectious to you, and that's one thing that I really love.
I want to bounce off that same point that you just made about losing your aunt, because I remember even me in 2012 when I lost my sister. I was playing rugby at Homeboys, and you know, when I was told that she's passed on, I either had the choice of going, because I was about to go for training. I was like, what? Now I put my bag down. I was like, I should probably not go, man. Let me just chill over here and sulk. But I was like, no, let me just go. Something just triggered me. I was like, let me go, and I'll come back, and then da-da-da. But it's interesting, when I went, all my buddies gave me so much energy. You know, they showed me that I don't have to be in this thing alone. So, that's the beauty of community, right? Yeah. And what about you, Pamela? When it comes to community and this whole fit lifestyle, before we talk about the Caribbean Fit Fest, what does it taught you about yourself at this particular stage of your life?
Yeah, so it's taught me that energy is infectious, for sure. And with community, there are many things you can do. You can move mountains, literally. So even if as an individual, you've gotten to a point and you think you're at your peak, but you're not, with a community, you can go further.
Wow.
With that type of support. And not just with people, let's say you work out with. I have a community with my clients. Because in as much as, yes, I go with good vibes, good energy, they're my community. They also give me energy. They give me support. I remember one client telling me the other day, you literally changed my life.
Okay.
And that's words I never expected to hear. I mean, yes, I know I'm doing my thing. I want you to achieve your goals and all of that. But change your life. And it's something that he says repeatedly. And that makes me feel so good. Because I know what I set out to do, I'm doing it. I'm helping people become their best selves. And so in me being my best, I can help people become their best as well. So we also have a community. So it's important to have that community.
So you can tell folks about the Caribbean Fit Fest. When is it happening?
Definitely.
And how can they be a part of it?
Ooh, so it's happening November 1st. That's next Saturday at Gavi's Restaurant in Kilimani from 9 a.m. to 12. It's going to be full Caribbean vibes, colorful vibes, all Caribbean music. Instructors are ready to make you whine your waist, like Ameekah said. So, so if you don't know how to do that, if you don't know how to do that, that's the place to learn.
That's the place to learn.
It's a judgment-free zone also. So you come and be free. Do whatever you want. No one's going to judge you. If you can't whine, we'll teach you how to do it.
So whining is also for dudes, for the guys as well?
Yes, for sure. So
them last time.
So we expect to see you on the front line. On the front line.
Oh, my people would be so, they'll be like, Kevo, you're whining.
Yes, please. So it's happening.
But it has its benefits, isn't
yes,
it?
Definitely. It's movement and it's community. As Olivia said, it is community. You know, and we take fitness on that level of fun, something you enjoy. So come, be free, enjoy the music, learn to whine, Caribbean style. There's nothing like it in Africa. I'm telling you this.
I know, this is the
and
first
I know Ameekah could attest to that.
Hi, so I was going to ask you as we move it forward, what's the craziest myth about fitness that you've had to unlearn? You have to tell people that it's not true, you know what I mean? And you're just like, really now?
I mean, it's still present, very present in the community these days. It's especially geared towards women, that if you lift weights, you're going to look like a man.
Exactly.
And so... I mean, even in the gyms, they have a woman's section with colorful weights. No.
You find that to be bizarre,
It's a big myth. Yeah. Women are strong.
It's
even
true.
stronger than men in some instances, you know? And it's important. Strength training, weight training is important for everyone. So there's no such thing as a woman should not lift over a certain weight, what's not, because you're going to look like a man. That's impossible, except you're enhancing yourself in different ways.
Yeah. What are some of the benefits of actually resting? Because I know some of the folks who are in this space, you know, just because your results are slow, now you're burning out yourself, you know what I mean? You're constantly like putting pressure on yourself. You're looking at yourself in the mirror, you know, it's like...
It's not changing.
Yeah, you have a bad relationship with the mirror. So what would you tell Ameekah, maybe, you can talk about this. Why is it important for folks to learn how to rest as well?
So I think the importance of resting, first of all, our bodies have a limit. I think we have to remember that when we're working out. As much as we want to see the results, we have a limit. So we have to give our muscles time to kind of relax, to be strong enough, to not damage, especially, I used to be an athlete. I did track as well. Track girly.
Well, for the sprints or just...
I was a sprinter.
Wow. Okay.
So sometimes we did overdo it. And I actually have permanent damaged knees.
Oh, no.
If I had just taken a day off, they could have had time to, you know, heal themselves better than it being permanent. So, especially the muscles. Sometimes it's hard to repair. So I think it's important to rest. Give your time space to mentally get back into that zone instead of it feeling like 9 to 5, you know? In an
industry that's evolving so fast, you know, there's always moves. There's always like the latest trends in the choreo, as a choreographer, you know, the younger guys are coming in with so much energy. How do you stay updated and evolved as well as a brand and as Ameekah?
For me, I think, as I said earlier, learning. I watch a lot of videos. I learn from people I'm seeing online. And I believe in keeping traditions while taking from the new generation. So I love what Gen Z are doing. I love their new style. I take what I can from that and combine it with, you know, the older type of dance to create something unique, I think. Instead of just saying, oh, I only want to do this, I only want to do that. How can we kind of like combine that, you know? And keep an up-to-date brand.
And what's up to date is the whining.
Whining never go out of style. Whining never out of style.
That's never going to be out of style, right?
Never.
It's true. But with regards to fitness, that's new in the country.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I saw that last time. Actually, the men didn't want to whine; they felt uncomfortable. I told them that's a carnival vibe. Like the men, they're usually behind the woman, but they can also whine alone. You know, they just put their hands in different places in comparison to a woman, but the waistline still moves. Yeah, and it actually works out the abs. That's how I get my tummy down.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Awesome.
Yeah. So if you're looking for that six pack, Caribbean Fit Fest is the place to be.
So what about you, Pamela? How do you stay updated? You know, it's always evolving. You know, fitness is it's amazing how the industry is just very modern these days.
Yeah.
How do you stay updated?
I research a lot because there's always something coming up. And of course, you don't want to believe everything that you see. So you have to do your own research. There are a lot of things that I learned in the past that now, moving forward, they're not true. They're not good for you. Like, for example, when I used to work out, or when I started, they always used to tell me, when you squat, don't let your toes go over your knees. Don't let your knees go over your toes.
Right.
If you can't see your toes, then that's a problem.
Right.
But now, guys are pushing, your knees can go over your toes. Look at your anatomy. How does your body move? So there are things that I have to unlearn and then relearn. And, you know, of course, you have to take things in bits and see what makes sense and see what's true and what is the real thing to do. So, I have to do a lot of research to stay up to date. I don't follow trends. So there are many trends. I don't just jump on a trend and say, oh, everybody's doing it, so let me do it, like a water fast or a watermelon fast. There's just so many trends.
Yo, you mentioned, I can't believe you said that.
So
I'm big on that, man. The watermelon fast doesn't work or what?
Whatever you're using it for, I'm just using it as an example. There are just so many trends, and people hop onto trends, and they do their body a disservice because they don't do proper research. And it always goes, you have to master the basics. You have to. If you can't master the basics, don't even hop onto a trend.
You know, master the whole watermelon. You know, for like just pretty much for a whole week, that's the only thing I used to eat. Wow. But let me ask you, we're talking, you know, it's interesting. Olivia mentioned her injury, but we were going to go further into it. When it comes to the rehabilitation process, for somebody who's been consistent, you know, you've been doing your squats, especially for the guys who are doing resistance training. What's the golden rule of, you know, rehab in the recovery process while you're still keeping up with your fitness goals?
So the main thing is movement. So in as much as, yes, you get an injury, right? Once it's assessed properly by a physiotherapist or doctor, whatnot, you have to move. Because if you don't move, of course, your body will become stiff. You won't be able to do things. You have to gradually get into your movement to get back to, or as close to where you were before. So, for example, I remember once I fractured my ankle, a hairline fracture, and I was out for 6 weeks. But then when I started, it was so hard, but I had to keep moving, because if I didn't move, I wouldn't be where I am right now.
I agree.
So that's the golden rule. Movement. Movement is medicine. Or as you can also hear, motion is lotion. So you have to move. So movement is the key. I mean, of course, you have to be safe with it, and you have to be guided. So you can't just say, okay, I'm going to move. Because people do that. Right? But it's better to be well informed, make better decisions, be guided. And so that's also why I'm a corrective exercise specialist. I work on that with clients too. So we work on preventative, and also even if after you've injured, then we work on that. And I mean, people get injured for various reasons, whether it's wrong form, too much weight, or you just get injured at times. So it's important.
So is it true that when you're in this fitness lifestyle, that it's just a guarantee you're probably going to get injured at some point? Is that true?
I mean, you could get injured outside of the gym. You could fall and get injured. So
but you know what I mean.
I think it's kind of inevitable at some point in your life that you get some sort of injury. So I know, as discouraging as it can be, you can get back. And if you're someone who's accustomed to movement, it makes it a lot easier to get back into it.
That's amazing. I like how you put it. So 3 more questions as we wrap up. Let me start with you, Olivia. You know, all these movements that we go about, that we do in our lives, you know, no matter the goal, some people it's to look lean or whatever, some people to get strong, others due to their mental health. You end up growing and becoming. The word is becoming, right? What version of yourself have you become, or have you turned into right now, if you can describe it?
I think, a very confident,
Yeah.
calm, and loving person. I think I've turned into that because I think with movement, I've learned patience, right? Like
Yeah.
maybe you're doing an exercise because you have a goal. You have that summer body goal.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then you realize that actually that may have been my intention, but then actually what I really needed was just movement for my mental health, you know. And then I think for me, I've learned so much. I'm so much more self-aware. Like I know when to stop. I know when I'm like, okay, this is too much or this is enough. And yeah, so I'm a more confident, a more loving, a more patient person. And like for me, movement now is not really about aesthetics anymore. It's
Yeah.
just about, am I good? Am I healthy?
Yeah.
Is this helping me? Yeah. So that's the person I've turned into.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
What about you, Pamela? Who have you become? Who have you turned into?
That's a
all these years.
loaded question.
So all these years.
But I will say it has changed my life tremendously.
Yeah.
I used to be a party girl. I mean, not that I don't like parties, but I used to party a lot, drink a lot, and stuff like that. And yes, I have been confident, but it has built my confidence so much. I'm at a point where anything that I want to do, I can do it. I
Nice.
will do it. I just tell myself, you can do it. So you're going to do it. Whenever it happens, but you can do it.
Yeah.
So it's built or boosted my confidence to the point where I don't doubt myself.
That's powerful.
I don't.
Yeah.
I go after whatever I want. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, I'm okay. So it's built my confidence so much. I'm happier. I can make very good decisions. Yeah, I'm very assertive, and nothing phases me.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Ameekah?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, I think confident is the main word. I'm a woman. I gain and lose weight. I'm thick and then I'm really skinny. I know women can relate to this, hormones and all that. So yeah, dancing has just made me super confident in my body. I think there's a myth in dance. You didn't ask me, but like also in moving where they expect you to have a flat tummy, but women actually have a uterus here. So sometimes it's not gonna just be an ab, you know?
Yeah.
So I think like stuff like that, I used to look at stuff like that, but it just made me realize like to be confident in my body, once my mental health is in a good space, that's kind of the main thing. And I think I also make better, not to copy Pam's answers, but you make better decisions because that's moving for you. That's exercising, that's dance, that's fitness. Like it makes your mental health better. That's a fact I can state too. I've been through a lot in my life, losses and stuff. But whenever I'm dancing, I feel better. And I think it made me realize what I want to do and what I don't want to do for my body and my mental health.
I love it. I love it. That's
Yeah.
amazing, guys. So thank you so much for coming through once again. It's all about the Caribbean dance.
Fit Fest
I
2,
was going to say dance.
Part 2.
Part 2.
Yes.
November
Yeah.
1st.
Tell the folks again, where should they, where should they catch up with you guys on that day?
So you can find us Caribbean Fit Fest 2 in Kilimani at Gavi's Restaurant, Saturday, 1st November, 9 a.m. sharp. We're starting on time.
Awesome.
Come and move your waistlines. You'll have myself, Ameekah. We have Dance Connect. Those guys are high energy. We have Coach Fauna, Coach Ken. Listen, if you want to experience the Caribbean in Kenya, in Nairobi, it's the only place you'll experience the Caribbean. Ameekah, you can add to that.
Yes, for sure. We're the raw. Also, actually, we're from Antigua. I'm from Antigua, and that day is our Independence Day.
Yes.
No way.
Yeah, we're representing.
Hey, that's the flag, eh? Hey, good stuff.
Yeah.
Yo, better represent, man. I like that. Yeah.
Proper Caribbean culture,
Nice,
like
nice.
real deep. You're gonna feel it. I know Kenyans love Caribbean culture. I know they love reggae, so I think they're gonna absolutely enjoy something new.
Yeah, 100%. Is there a place we can hang out and have some food afterwards?
Yeah, there's breakfast right after. You're well taken care of. Breakfast.
So what's the main delicacy over there? What is it called? Yeah? Is it like okay, I don't know. Let me not.
And the Mind Muscle Journey, right? Where do you
Yes.
get the tickets?
Yeah. So you can get the tickets on mindmusclejourney.com. So you just go there, buy your tickets there. You can pay with M-Pesa, Airtel Money, anything.
Good stuff.
So yeah, you can get them there on Mind Muscle Journey, and also on our Instagram you can follow us. It's Mind Muscle Journey KE. So you'll find all the information you need there. You'll find the videos on how to whine, how to warm up for the Fit Fest. So you'll find everything there, and you could just reach out to us if you're not sure, but just come. Be colorful, bring a flag, bring your water. That's it.
Be
and
colorful.
good vibes.
Yeah, and good vibes.
Yeah.
Man. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
So Asawa, we'll catch up. We'll catch up on
Yes,
that
we
day.
will.
been a real one, guys. Thank you so much for coming through.
Pamela,
Olivia, Ameekah, it's been real.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Thank you so much. Right now it's 5 minutes after 8. You get we're keeping it moving. When we come back, conversations for days, right? So let me tell you one thing, eh? You see how you're spending your money to, impress that woman. Maybe that's not such a good thing. It's probably because she doesn't like you that much. That's why you think now you have to spend like that. And I'll tell you why. We're coming back in just a bit. Whoa. Chocolate High, India Ari and Music Soldier.
94.4 Spice FM, Nairobi.